Hello, students. Today we are going to start a new chapter that is The Midnight Visitor by Robert Arthur. And this is a spy story, means it involves secret agents. Okay, let's start. Have you ever seen a spy movie or read a spy story? What is it? Do you like it and why? So, what are spies like? You have to write about any secret agent you come across, or you have known, or you have read about, and you have to describe its physical and mental features. What does it look like? This story revolves around three main characters of the story. Two are rival spies, means they work against each other. One is Ozable and Max, and the one mystery writer whose name is Fowler. Now, how does Ozable look like? Ozable is a chubby, lethargic, messy, and clumsy man, while Max has a good personality. He is slender and rugged, and he has this appearance of a spy. But on the other hand, Ozable doesn't look like a secret agent. This story is a short but intriguing insight into the life of a spy, which may not be as glamorous as in the movies, but is full of suspense and danger. Okay, so this is a original kind of a story, not a fiction one. Ozable meets Fowler, a writer fascinated by spies and secrets. Ozable was expecting a sensitive document to arrive that night, and so asked Fowler to follow him through the night. Disappointed at Ozable's appearance and mannerisms, Fowler agrees to do the same. Suddenly, Ozable gets a phone call regarding someone who entered his hotel room. Alarmed but not overly worried, he beckons Fowler to follow him to his room. So, there was a secret agent called Ozable, and Fowler was with him, but he is not getting any secret kind of a feeling that he is with the agent. But there was some phone call with Ozable, and he went to a hotel room. So the room was in the 6th floor, and as they enter the room, they are startled by a pistol-toting individual staring at them. It is Max, a rival spy, and he has come there to take those secret documents that are with Ozable. So he is standing at the gate with a revolver in his hand. Next, playing rather composed, Ozable sits down and complains about the balcony window that he thought Max used to break into his room. So Ozable said that I know you must be here with the balcony window that is there in this room, and it is very bad that these hotel people are not taking care of that. Max claims that he used the master key to get inside, and he had known about the balcony, he would have used that instead. So Max says, no, I have not come through the balcony, but I know that there is a balcony outside, but still I have come here through a pass key. I had an extra master key of this room. So Ozable has said that he is very pissed off with the management that they are not closing that window. Okay, Fowler was listening to the conversation intently, and then suddenly there is a loud clamor. So Fowler was listening to all this whatever conversation was happening between Max and Ozable, and then suddenly there was a knock at the door, and Ozable said that there must be a police outside. So he has said that okay, now Max, you should go and hide outside in the balcony so that police doesn't caught you. So Max get inside the balcony, and he tries to hide there, and he doesn't even see where there is balcony or not. He just puts his leg outside and he jumps off of the balcony, and the room had no balcony after all. And the next door opens, and he sees that there is a waiter outside. So this was the case that there was no balcony, and Ozable has cooked up the entire story just to divert the mind of Max, and he realizes that looks can be truly deceiving, means that though Ozable doesn't look like a secret agent, and this Max looks more like a secret agent, but Ozable possesses a presence of mind, and Fowler was very impressed by his presence of mind. So he realizes that looks can also be deceiving, means we should not go on looks. So finally there was no police outside the door, but there was just a waiter outside, and Max did not pay attention to it. He was so anxious, he was worried, so he just jumped out of the window, and there was no balcony. Okay, go through the chapter and read the chapter very nicely.